That's right, we finally get to see a Game 5, and Tundra, well, they have been giving us some curveballs in pretty much all of the tournament, but especially this best-of-5 finals. And while the Broodmother didn't work out, will the Jakiro work out for them, No 10?
So you're talking to the biggest Disruptor hater and the biggest Brew fan. And I'm definitely going to say that Boom has a cooler draft, a better draft against Tundra. And I know what Crow's going to say, Dota's a complicated game and lanes matter and stuff, but it's less complicated with Disruptor. When Disruptor's on one team, it doesn't matter anymore. But here, this smoke is really interesting because I think they're going to get a kill off it.
Oh yeah, look at him setting up on the high ground. Boom.
But Crow, tell me, what do you see here? What's good for Tundra this game?
I think if the mid lane goes well, they have a good shot. I'm leaning towards Boom for sure. I think it's just easier for them to win this game. While Tundra has to rely on really some crazy things like Jakiro, like Lacoste mentioned, like he really needs to pop off.
And Jakiro popping off versus two BKB buyers and the Brew.
The problem is if the game is standard and they get their pre-20-minute BKBs on Razor TA, I'm not sure what Jakiro will do. Sanking will struggle. It's going to be one Juggernaut against Brewlings.
Yep, Juggernaut is not fun to play against Brew if he gets to split off, because it forces you instantly to either spin. I mean, the Omnislash is never going to work until much later in the game. And even then, if you get the talent on Brew, it won't kill anything. I mean, if you get Aghanims on Brew.
I'm not a big fan of Juggernaut in this patch, or really the last patches. He's a carry that didn't get much love recently. But let's see. I did lose to him today, by the way, so...
So you said earlier that you felt like Tundra needed to be more aggressive in Game 4. It sounds like for me in this Game 5, they have to be hyper-aggressive in that regard. You said they can't have like a standard BKB timing game, right?
For sure.
I think you should play around the Shakiro, yeah?
100% is their only choice.
It's a good block for him. Good start. He goes for the E first. I would have guessed he went Q first.
I think SD can set up a lot of kills on TA here, potentially. But it really depends on their lanes and whatever happens. How ready Boom is to deflect the pressure.
Of course, I want to give a quick shout out to our observer, the fourth man in this team, JJ, who's been doing an absolute wonderful job all tournament. One-man production team and observer. Shout out to him.
And I request Brewmaster player cam for this game because he is a cool man playing Brewmaster. I love Brew so much. Look at him. Oh yeah, you hear the clap.
All right, so what do you guys think about the new Brewmaster? You guys were talking about it a little bit during the draft.
So I don't know why they did this with the shard. I mean, this is the biggest joke. This is the most useless shard in Dota, in my opinion. I have no idea why they did this.
He gets the Brawling though, the Void Brawling still. It's not that bad.
Oh, excuse me. They still give the Brawling.
It still gives it. So I thought it doesn't. I had the same thought.
That was a tooltip. It didn't say that it did in the beginning, but I think they maybe updated the tooltip. No, it says here.
Yeah. Because I thought it's just he gets the like one more stance. Like, oh, come on. But it's okay. He gets the Brawling. Not that bad.
Oh, the curry being fed here. Oh, never mind.
Okay.
No, but again, I am the biggest Brewmaster fan. I think it's one of the coolest heroes in Dota. And I think he is awesome this patch. I'm really surprised it's the first we see of it.
So you're a big fan of the stances in general?
I mean,
yeah,
look at the whole bottom. Like what happened, you know, the mechanic that he was able to drag the creeps.
It started with the first creep wave where ST or Sanking managed to get the pull while ST was zoning as support. This is just me guessing, I didn't see it. And then Razor pulled it behind, and now they both went there to the next wave. And then I think, yeah, they worked together on getting the pull and Razor.
By the way, Tundra's offlane super good at this gameplay. They really know how to break their lanes. Not the first time they played the SK Shadow Demon.
Look at him. Look at how he's running around the creeps, and he's going to get it all the way behind here. There's also another play of getting behind towers now when you're dire offlane from the tier 1. If you cut a tree, and you see here what he's
doing the half pull.
Yeah, I think he was thinking about it, but I think
it's really hard. Like there.
Snaking.
Top lane.
That could be our first blood. He's burned it a little bit, but they didn't want to commit to it.
Healing ward getting used already. That's, I guess, part of Jugger's laning potential is how he can help his support mana to HP.
TA looks healthy in the mid lane so far.
Yeah, and also curious how he will go about like the skills on Jakiro. If he's even going to bother skilling the ulti for setting up the kills, or if he goes for like a early 4-3 or 3-0-4.
There's a value point on Ice Bev now since they changed it 1.5 seconds level 1.
But in this matchup, you go for it?
It's really what he thinks about the SC rotation. I mean, they needed to kill him, I believe. But let's see.
Oh, already going jungle with Tia. He actually didn't want to go for the mid lane anymore, and SD working together with Jakiro shutting him down.
Yeah, Sucks are doing the proper thing for sure.
Yeah. Neta not needing the help bottom for now, and now here he is again. Look, so this is what I'm talking about. If you look at the tower range, nice play. If you look at the tower range and how you can pull the creep waves without actually... Oh, that's not what he intended to do. But yeah, you can actually drag it behind the tower without the tower hitting the creeps and getting them low.
Yeah, you can also keep it going up.
Exactly, you can get all the way behind.
Yep.
And that's something Radiant cannot do, so...
Very good play by Suxa.
And this is so good. This is so good for them. But yeah, Brewmaster got the new stance, and we were talking a bit on how you might want to skill it. And what's really cool about the passive, in my opinion, is the defensive properties of the E. If you're in stone form and you click the drunk, you're drunk yourself, and you get triple the value. So there's a second value point where
He
get
got
really
2 points
tanky.
in the clip. Maybe it was for a kill earlier, not sure.
it's... Yeah, this is the aggressive way, right? And he's going for a very special build. He went for the Ring of Health, like casual Ring of Health, and now he go back for the Earned. Not what I would do. but-
It's like off lane, you know, they want one sustain item usually. Have more ring.
Of course.
Common if
I
it's-
like it. Oh, I like it when you're off.
And he will get the refresher later off it, but that's his plan at least.
Sucks at being annoying, leeching XP, forcing a support here. But honestly, like, does TA really feel that bad about this?
I mean, they're all playing...
Oh no, they're gonna force the clap if they're next level. They could have ran into him.
Yeah.
Force the clap.
Yeah.
I mean, Suxa wants rotations on him, wants to like slow down his game, but Scam was there. You see proper Dota right now.
Bounty.
High level Dota, but I'm kind of surprised that Neta didn't have more CS. Of course, it's a hero that just cares about getting some XP early on, and then it becomes unstoppable.
He's playing against the Razor lane. He's doing good, you know.
Yeah. No, it's true. It's true.
Like, he went for Windlace boots too, straight up.
Look at his. He had a bottle on quick buy. I'm thinking. I think. Is that right?
Really? This
Yes,
time
you
he's going mana boots, by the way, not
Okay,
the null
okay.
talismans. This is other item build. I don't know, I just think the Tundra Sanking, like, they really know their lanings. They always get fired. Against the odds, he gets his items.
And Brewmaster already setting himself up for a great game. This level 6 is going to be really hard to stop now. They haven't been able to pressure him, and he has to ring of health. And yeah,
Jug's having a good one too, though. He's getting the game he wants on Juggernaut.
that's happening for the TA, and there's going to be Vision scouting it. But you feel really pressure right now as Tundra, don't you?
I think it's really like, you know, first blood didn't happen. It's all about the mid lane, and you see how heavy both teams are playing on the mid lane that early already, 6 minutes in.
Going
deny.
for the deny there.
Very important deny, I think. Because this could have maybe allowed the Jakiro to hit a certain timing. If you get the Arcane Rune on the level 4 in Liquid Fire, it actually is like incredible. Like what can happen?
Yeah.
So here we go. He skips the ulti. I'm very curious where the 4th point will go, because Q is obviously more damage, but I do think he wants to go for the E, pressure the mid tower. Like, now, even though there's no catapult, this level 4
He
E
went
with a creep
for
wave.
Earn on Jakiro.
Radiant's top tower.
Oh, mega TA hater, you know?
Seriously. I mean, I feel like there was an inherent risk. They gave Yopaj his second most played hero, has a higher win rate than his Ember Spirit. I mean, this is signature for him, and they created so many heroes to address him, right?
What do you do now? This is TA is gonna go farm the stacks. What do you do? Support goes mid. TA starts hitting these ancients, and
I think he already survived the worst part.
exactly.
I mean,
You know-
of course, he can always die to the Jakiro. He can easily die, like some minutes later. But
Bottom lane, epicenter.
Disruption into the epicenter. Beautiful combination with the Burrow Strike, followed it up, but he's still alive a little bit longer. But no, they get him in the end. Saxa, with his illusions, will be able to pick it up.
that's first blood, mega important.
Oh, top
FPC
lane.
getting
wants to
pressure
Omni.
top, but
One creep. He's 6 now. Yeah. Is this normal, Kuro? For a hero to be able to farm like TA can?
It's a pretty good hero, you know, for only like some month. But I don't know, giving hero range cleave like that, why not? I mean, the traps, like, look at the vision they give.
For me, this TA hero, I like the concept of the side blaze, the meld, and the refraction, but the traps do it for me. I think.
As a self-proclaimed TA expert, I think just nerfing the trap vision goes a long way, you know.
Yeah, I could get with it.
Like if it would just see the
Radiant's
trap
mid
itself.
tower's coming
I think it
apart.
used to be like that.
The shard gives increased vision too, yeah?
I think so. I'm sure they nerfed it.
Okay, he goes for the level 4 liquid fire and the level 4 dual breath, I think. He went 404 on Jakiro, not opting for the ulti. No, excuse me. He went for the value point in ice pad. Okay.
Yeah, I think for the disruption setup, like the TA can die. He needs to be careful.
Yeah, look at
He
mid.
can always die.
Oh, there's going to be a split coming up.
Yeah, Brewmaster's coming in, sneaking. He doesn't have his ultimate yet. There goes the Primal Split to be able to deny that glimpse backwards. They're going to be able to catch 9 here as the Brewmaster looks to be able to run him down while also getting the extra kill on the Disruptor as soon as he comes down from that tornado. They can
Jogger
take it
TP's
down.
mid. Oh no, this is not good for Tundra.
This is very awkward. They managed to get the Bushwhack out. Slight save, delaying the inevitable though.
Nice lift.
He's going to be able to clap him. A beautiful tornado towards the end of that Primal Split to deny Skeeter any action there.
I mean, the last thing Tundra wants is that the Jakiro gets gone on, and that happens.
And he's going to stick his face out, right? Because he feels the pressure. The TA is going to get ahead. You want to push his mid tower. You want to make him come back so you can actually kill him. But what happens if TA doesn't show himself and the rest go on you? Ah.
I mean, it's still all even. TA's farm is slowed down quite a bit so far. Juggernaut's having a good game. I think a lot of this game depends on Skeeter.
Ooh.
Oh,
Last second throws out the Omni Slash. The miss percentage is helping him out. And Tim's managed to cut through the trees. He gets away. Uh-oh, he's being surrounded though. FBC is coming in to be able to help out Skeeter. They slowed him down just enough, and now he gets hit by the clap. Skeeter is gonna die here. Get the kill. Disruption's just a bit too late. Skeeter falls.
Oh, look at that guy. Oh, yeah.
I mean, this is the moment they feel pressure.
Oh, my God.
No, the pressure is gonna hit them.
Oh, Tim's, man.
Mid laner died, Juggernaut died. I mean, I was a little bit lucky with the missed chance. I think he missed 2 hits.
Luck is no excuse, my friend.
That's the buff to
what about the rune here? Arcane rune on top? But it's at the same time they're playing against the Brew, so... I mean, they want a mid tower. Tundra needs a mid tower once again against TA. Get the pressure
Catapult
on.
wave now.
But they just died before. They feel iffy about it. Brew pick, you know, your favorite hero, doing all the work. Same time, Razor is just playing this game. What is Razor going for here in this game? It's standard.
For the Falcon Blade, going BKB.
Some Razors like to go Midas for BKB, but this, you know, it's the 5th game, no jokes, you know, just safe gameplay. Fast BKB here means you can't really die anymore against Tundra's heroes. Low magic damage. It's getting the stacks, not disrupting the stacks.
Oh, Blink on
got the blink on the Burrow. 33, gonna be able to find the opening on Tim's, but it's just a support. They're gonna be a bit too late to interrupt the stack.
This is Tim's outplaying them more than anything. He's eating the gank for TA. They got the 2 big creeps, that's big.
Disruption, static store, trying to finish off FBC. They're actually going to be a little bit greedy and go for both. Scam almost getting bursted by the epicenter, but FBC survived through the static storm. 33 does manage to get the kill, but FBC at the same time got off the Primal Split. Now he looks to be able to chase down some heroes as 33 is going to be able to complete his TP out. Saksa is going to be the first one down. Skeeter throwing up in the air. Does have the spin, so should be okay.
Yeah, we talked about it. Tundra, this game understood the condition against TA compared to the last game. They want to attack the triangle.
Mid tower dead.
But they deflected it. They got the mid tower. It's huge for them.
I think the Arcane Rune Jakiro did a lot of work for that.
Yeah.
Spamming that liquid fire. And he goes for the Witchblade, so he has to earn the Witchblade, and you know he has the mega DOT build.
Yeah, I mean that Jug Dev top, you know, that like it slowed him down so much. The Juggernaut.
Yeah. And BKB, like you mentioned earlier, like every second that goes by, this BKB gets closer. Oh, nice attempt. Let's see if the...
He's dead.
Killing spree! FBZ already up to a killing spree and feeling very good about himself with this Brewmaster.
You can really see FBZ, like he's shining this game, you know, compared to the other games.
Somebody who has been on Boom for a very long time, the only member of the old Boom lineups that is still here. And they trusted him, keep him around. It's kind of been the star player that they built roster after roster around. Now he's here in the grand finals.
I mean, we should keep an eye on the Senking, what he wants to do, because he's like the main setup for them, and he's going to have to connect somehow with the Jakiro. I mean, the SC can do it, but it's less realistic.
Yopaj went the Blink Dagger first, right? I mean,
oh yeah, here we go again.
TI expert, he keeps changing his item builds.
Ready to fight. Even not opting for Magic Stick.
He's going BKB straight up.
Yeah.
I think so. Maybe Dragon Lance?
No, I think he will...
I think they made the call. Let's get BKBs, no damage, you know, very simple call. They see like 2 magic damage cores.
I'll still be very worried about the Disruptor killing people.
Disruption first. Jackie should be able to run down this Shadow Demon. Skeeter is here, though, with 9. If they could catch Jackie. Oh, no, they're just throwing out blind stuns, hoping to be able to find him. Now there's nothing left.
5 seconds for the brew split.
Yeah.
This is going to turn into something. They're going to connect here.
Indeed, they're going to try and get the static short. They know they have to kill the Brewmaster if they want to be able to take this team fight. But it's going to be able to get out of the silence. Pop! Split once again. 33 comes in, but it's too late to stop the Brew. It does kill the Grimstroke, though. He's going to start running after 9 with the Primal Split, but they're going to kind of deal with the Brewlings, and he's got no backup.
Chase him.
Yeah, he's going to come back into his form very, very soon.
He's going to die here.
He can line out the Aspath right as he comes back up, instantly stunned, and there goes FBZ. So they got the Bramble Split out of him and still got the kill.
Yeah, good call by Yopaj to bail him. Just get out. Was a lost situation. Yeah. He could have stayed there, had the Helper Syndrome and given him the kill.
Yeah, it was tempting because he had the haste rune still.
Yeah,
and maybe you could go on that.
But good call, he just called it off.
Correct call, I agree. Going back for the magic stick potentially, or no, he's just thinking about it. Whenever I see non-magic stick on heroes, I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah, Boom waiting for the BKB on Razor more than anything else right now. They'll have it with the next split.
Perhaps an opening here. Ice Path follow it up. Macropyre, that's going to be a lot of damage with the burn.
Oh, he might be dead, right?
One more hit.
Is that a
with the
Witchblade on
urn,
top of
I
it?
think he's going to burn out, yeah. With the Witchblade, that's enough damage over time, certainly, to get that kill. FBZ's got to be careful of He's going to be pulled back in. He doesn't have the Primal Split to protect himself. The damage is pretty immense here from 9. Boom. Dominate. Getting a little bit out of their grip now. They had a pretty solid read of this game so far, but now slipping away some kills to Tundra.
It's not the kills that they ideally want, of course. You want to kill the BKB targets to even delay their BKB. I think killing the Brew is fantastic. It's always good.
These 2 kills, I think, relieved them, you know. That game was going in a bad direction. But now, game is on.
Yeah. No, they're getting the tower, and they're not really getting anything out on the map for Boom. No lanes are dying, no towers are getting hit.
9 is going BKB himself.
Radiant's top tower.
But I think what happens when Brewmaster gets the Aghanims is the fights are impossible. The fights will be impossible for Tundra.
He went Netherlands on
Radiant's top tower's hurting.
Yeah, I've seen that before, and then they sometimes, you know, they get the Aghanims afterwards, and then it just becomes this, like, always 2-3 man impales.
The Aghanims, I mean, I haven't seen the Netherlands before it. Just getting eggs, very strong item. Underrated item on Sanking, actually.
I think the fight condition is going to be killing the Brew before he gets a split off. In general, it's not reliable. It's not easy. But when you go this Aghanims build, that's the thing with the new stances. It does help a lot because your tankability went way up towards burst.
Yeah.
Most of the time you die to some magic damage, and in the Earth form, if you get the drunk off, it usually means you don't die in time.
I think the game is even, you know, even though like these BKBs are worrisome for Tundra, but besides that. I think it's gonna be about Roche, and I'm not sure how Tundra feels, but I think they should feel good. You know, the
Really?
Yeah, I really believe. I think they might not kill the Jug in time. Like, what is Juggernaut's items right now?
Oh, look at this! Look at this! Look at this!
Oh! Big clap into the Primal Split. He's slowing down both of the supports and should be able to catch both of them for Boom to clean up. Ice Path actually covering the path here, snaking a little bit. Of course, they're still going to be able to run down underneath this tier 1 tower. Boom. Nice little show. Even better if they can kill. Okay, never mind. Yopaj is going to be able to get out. So no trade-off there. Boom. What are they going to do with this?
33 is sad, you know. That could have been a game-winning kill. Yeah, I mean, the 2 supports stacking up like that, well played.
And the ward being alive, I mean, these wards are worth so much, and this is why Dota can be really annoying nowadays for supports as well, because you always have to check so many spots. Look at this. Does that activate the Cinder Brew? It doesn't, right? It doesn't count as a spell? No, it does count as a spell, the Urn.
The Urn? It does.
Oh, I didn't even know.
Yep.
That's why they go Urn, actually.
Ah, I see. It makes sense. Makes great sense. I didn't know the interaction like that. Oh, they got the Dragon Scale on the wrong team. Jakiro needs a Dragon Scale. The maximum DOT.
By the way, I kind of like it, actually. But I'm not sure it will make him scale properly.
Look at the movement speed. He's playing with the wind. You saw him move so fast. Neta's gonna go. Oh, not again!
Oh, once again, they're just trying for these blind stunts. Oh, they managed to get him. Glimpse back. FBC brought back into his doom because he does not have the Primal Split to be able to get away. Okay, he's got a little bit of movement speed. Skeeter's gonna have to blow the Omni Slash to kill him. And I believe that is going to be just enough as sneaking.
Disruptor haters?
Yeah, disruptor haters?
Let's just see. Let's just see. Glimpse is a great spell.
Yopaj! Hey.
That's a disruptor moment.
Disruptor
Disruptor
lovers,
against TA
anybody?
is very fun, by the way.
Yeah, you think Disruptor's fun?
Against TA, yeah.
Really? What?
I think he's just joking about
Okay.
getting
No,
shot
I'm
all the
serious.
time.
Oh yeah, I see. I can't believe how many people actually are talking for Disruptor this tournament. Talking to the panel is like Disruptor lovers. I don't understand.
Whoa, don't like me.
Almost BKB on 9. That's going to be a pretty good timing for Jakiro. Like all these items. Oh, he got the grow bow. It's also really good on him.
Like this, like look at 33's net worth compared to FPZ's. Like he's really good at keeping up, you know, being like a strong core.
But Brew doesn't need much. That's the thing.
He doesn't. He just needs the X.
Just
or
needs the
anything.
axe, exactly.
But you know, the game goes on. The game can drag on if these BKBs get low, and I see Tundra as a big opening. Like,
Well, here we go. I thought he saw
No one
something.
around. No one around.
Just dancing.
All right, so Kerr, if I'm understanding this right, Boom is hitting a big timing with the BKBs, but you're saying there's still a plan B for Tundra and that this
Yeah.
Juggernaut is eventually going to get
I think Boom has the advantage no matter what, of course. That's
Yep.
the obvious statement, but I think it's not that bad for Tundra. It's all about the next team fight, like always.
And this is something you didn't like Jug, and it was partly because why? It was too slow. No Tail, you were kind of talking about that.
Yeah, no, I'm more Kurosan. It's pretty slow.
So it doesn't necessarily scale properly into these heroes. TA is actually good against Jug in a lot of ways, and they picked Razor for the Juggernaut as well.
I think the matchup turns like after the 3rd or 4th item on Jugger versus TA.
Yeah.
And then it gets better and better. Here we go.
Protecting that vision. Gotta be able to find the free pick onto Tims. Tims is gonna be able to get the ward before he dies. Also maybe setting up FBC. Here comes the blinking. Immediately just assassinating 33. He's gone.
So did Neta. Neta also, or 33, also getting the BKB very early on the Senking and not working really well versus TA, this item. He gets to hit you.
No.
Even without Deso, that was so much damage, I'm surprised.
Yeah, TA, pretty good hero.
Anytime you have TA, we talk about Roshan. Is that in the conversation right now for Boom?
Yeah, I mean, they're both teams are stressed out about Roche. Look at the smoke. That's a very good smoke. Sanking is dead.
The Roche
gambling
timing-
into their own jungle. Who are they trying to find there? The Juggernaut? But he's not there.
Jakiro probably, they thought maybe he was there, I don't know.
If Jakiro was in that jungle by himself, good luck to him.
Yeah. Oh, look at this though, look at this. Oh no, if you went for the other camp, if you went for the other camp. Oh!
They can't
Oh,
go
he's
on
going to
him.
be able to break it now and gets off the spin before anything can happen. The
Not the
supports
fight
are going to
they
be able to
want,
come in.
I
Skeeter saying maybe they can fight this. They've got the static storm. Oh no, the Omni Slash! It bounced over the Integru. Still though, 33 is able to maybe pick up FBC and they've got him. He dies. No Primal Split in this fight.
Ice
Now
Path
Boom
here?
on full retreat. Ice Path catches another one. Good pickup. Skim gonna try and save himself with a Glimmer Cape. 33 thinking about that epicenter jump.
That's a
Jackie
bad
is gonna be forced to
immediately.
BKB. The Purge slowing him down so much he just goes for a TP out of smart read. As Skim does eventually get cleaned up here. 33 hunting Tim's trying to go for a sneaky little TP out and he got it. No Burrow strike up yet.
Wow, wow, wow.
What do you guys think about the smoke on Jug? I think it's a very hard ledge with the heroes. They don't have the instant stun after all.
It's very optimistic.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a BKB, so 33 comes on that immediately. He's just dead. 50 seconds gone. His snaking almost gets got there by the Templar Assassin, but fortunately Disruption came out fast enough. Yopaj, he still thinks he can catch some of these heroes, and thanks to the TA trap, he's probably right. Boom, Snaking's dead. Now looks for a little bit more. Saxa doesn't quite run into the trap, but the Primal Split will certainly be able to run him down. 33 is trying to get out of here, but unfortunately, he burrows out, but he gets caught by the bushwhack. A double kill for Yopaj, and maybe even a little bit more. Skeeter, he's already used that Omni Slash. All he's got is a spin here, trying to defend 9. 9 though, hit by the bushwhack. Here comes the damage from Yopaj. 9, maybe a little bit hanky, but he's not going to be able to survive against this constant damage and assault from Boom. As now even Skeeter's going to TP home.
I thought the Senking had BKB. I guess I need my glasses.
It's not that good. Yeah. I looked so good. They got the Razor, but the fighting skills of Boom was superb.
They got the Axe now. That's also what happened.
Yeah, the second Brew split, you talked about it. The moment he has Axe, it's gonna be rough. I mean, now the TA is once again potential out of control moment. I mean, that Roche is gonna hurt for Tundra a lot.
Roche, Deso, and then they just wait for the second booster to come back up and...
Like, this is the one, like, always, it pressures you when the TA goes out of control very quickly. And he fought it so well, honestly.
Yeah, the fact that he was willing to fight after Caesar just died. Like
Yeah, I mean, he's a 5-0. Like, the whole map was trying to do PA, but he's not giving them any of the skills. Of course, his teammates playing properly, blocking the triangle off. Tim's played awesome. I think he blocked at least one smoke off there. So, Boom is feeling good.
3.
Tundra feel like they have to go here.
Yeah.
They do.
They have pressure. They're like, let's go, let's go.
They just gotta keep going. Things will instantly removed by the purge coming out from Soxa. They're gonna be able to pull him back in. The damage Omni Slash with the Static Sword. Maybe catching Jackie actually. He takes up the Omni Slash and FPZ is able to slip away into the night. Oh, Tundra. They thought they got at least one opening. Maybe this is good though. Dangerously low, but now he turns around. Just obliterates 33 time and time again.
Yeah, Tim's is controlling 33. Like, he keeps getting the bushwhacks on him, and Yopaj finishes him off. We saw the potential of the Omni Slash though. Like, it can do a lot of work.
I thought the Razor was about to die there. It's close.
He needs more items, and that's a Juggernaut problem. He needs so many items to deal the proper damage. And he needs levels, and he needs talents. And
You think they should give him side blades on Jugger, I think. And look at this guy's talents compared to other heroes. Have you seen his talents, like the first two on Jugger? It's so bad compared to other heroes.
They gave him the radius, it's alright. And I like Healing Ward cooldown.
So healing ward cooldown is good, but that's the problem is like that's not what the hero needs.
Yeah.
Like he needs so much before that, right?
Yeah, I mean, they gave him a lot of Blade Fury talents. Cool, I guess.
TPing in, FPZ just trying to get any sort of information, just barrels down there as he's got the Aghanim Scepter, he's got multiple primal splits, and he's willing to throw him whenever, as you can see, he'll throw it down whenever he feels like it. He's going to try and hunt with the Storm Bruling, see if he can catch anybody here.
But you see,
Picks for Boom.
you just see how this Bruling ulti works, right? He has to click spin right away. Everybody's running away. It's like, Brewmaster! And what happens? Your tier 2 dies. And what are you going to do now? The Brewmaster has another split in 60 seconds.
Yeah.
And look at this build. This man knows. The man knows.
No, he's owning the whole game.
You could even, I would even argue, skip the BKB. Who needs BKB this game on Brewmaster?
He's playing it safe, right?
Yeah.
Hey, the only way he can die is he somehow gets caught by the Disruptor ulti with...
Sure. No, I mean, of course BKB is a good pickup, but I'm just arguing that you get 4 splits.
No, I
You just throw them however you want.
Like you know, only from his point of view, like he's just playing it safe. They feel good, and all, like, you know, they're like their mid laner. He has it.
Dire's mid towers have
Razor, like he's only getting stronger from here. Can we look at the Razor items?
We're there. We're almost there.
For that build, not the biggest fan of the refresher nowadays, but let's see. I feel like a Kuros would benefit him a lot here. You can't double link anymore.
But it's about the ulti, no?
And the BKB more than anything. That he has the
Yeah, BKB and the double ulti. What does Sekiro have? Because I'm curious if he's going to go for the shard next. He's going for the, Kaya first and E-Blade.
Almost feels like one of those items. I don't know, I feel like the shard is
Boom on the hunt.
Everybody out.
Dire's mid tower.
I'm worried for Tundra. If they don't get like,
Boom will take the spike behind the tower.
look at this guy.
Yopaj.
And he's going.
He's not scared of anything. You're going to be able to hit him with the Magnifier. That's going to be a lot. Now he still has an Aegis, so he doesn't want to blow the BKB for this first life. He will accept his death.
He's patient with the boost. He should have split and can go on high ground. They could smash him.
Yeah, I would even try to wait for the second, but that guarantees the racks. And he has the Basher. I like this Jugger build for this game. And he's buying the shard next. I like it. I like it a lot.
It's making it look nice.
Yeah, well, caught in the mid wave. This is actually a very cool play in this moment of the game because you're facing imminent death.
Yeah, scared himself properly. He took all the farm bottom. Wave.
Ooh, he goes through with it. Oh, the TA traps.
As soon as they hear that primal split, it's every man for himself. Well, maybe not entirely for themselves. Soxa tries to do what he can. He turns around Static Storm before he dies, but snaking. It's going to be an ult of ill effect.
Not a dream place for Boom, but they take it.
I mean, there's nothing going on right for Tundra. Jugger is now on the map farming.
Yeah, I mean, this Jug, he will become strong eventually. Like, he's actually has level 3 Omni Slash. It's gonna be really all about the Omni Slash, like hitting the Razor or TA, just killing the hero. They have a Shadow Demon Purge too. They can just purge their Razor. He can just die to SC Jug if he's out of position.
Well, convenient DD rune for TA players. You got the level 20 talent now as well.
Orchid. On
Oh,
GX.
the spell talent this game. What do you think, Quirrell? Is this a good talent?
Reminds me of the Void talent a little bit.
For anybody who's new to the game, that laughter means he thoroughly agrees that it is a good talent.
Icebox, if you're watching, please, please, please.
Sport Hero's like, all the things that I built.
I mean, I still think 25 talent is where it's at, you know? 8 refraction charges, sure. On second story.
Do you think they should have TA for next patch?
No, it should
Or do you think he got hit hard enough this one?
He needs one extra spell point, like one extra skill, like the new heroes have. I think Grievous Creed.
One of them bottom towers.
Yeah, the Grievous Creed Cyblade combo, I like it.
He deserves it.
But they actually managed to get the bottom tier too, which I think is almost illegal. But hey, Boom still playing it pretty safe.
They're playing safe. They're playing maybe a little bit too safe. I think they're stronger than them, no matter what, in this team fights. But I think Tundra scales on them slowly, you know? Slowly. 10 more minutes. Juggernaut can be very strong this game.
Problem I would say Jakiro is falling off, or has fallen off already.
Somewhat, yeah. Oh, he's going Lotus. I mean, for example, if he goes Aghanim's here, they can really kill TA. If he purges him and he uses his fire on him, he will die. So I'm not sure about that Lotus Orb.
That actually sounds really sick. Like, what does he
Yeah.
do about that?
They can
Bird
do
slow?
nothing.
Yeah.
Like, this is the opening I see for them to win in late game. So
I like the Jakiro X.
I hope he will change his item build. Because the Lotus is a wrong mindset, for sure. Yeah, I guess he wants to protect the Razor, the jump from the Razor.
Let the Sand King do it, man.
Yeah,
You need a spell on this hero.
The X on Jakiro is actually like a great win condition for the next team fight.
I see it.
The TA will just die, and they will be shocked what will happen to him.
But now look at this. Oh, he got the best brew item in the game as well. The Cloak of Flames.
Yeah.
I love that item. That's one of the best items.
Yeah.
MIDI Radiance, that when you
Yeah.
pop your Primal Split, it still sticks with the Earth Panda, right? That's what you're talking about?
I think that's one of the most fun neutral items. Like you see, Blast Rig is the opposite one at all.
The Radiant's courage.
All right, so
is gone.
boom, they're saying, all right, enough of this. Let's actually go root them out.
Yeah, they're going for the kills and they're going to take back their outposts. This is closing the map because now Tundra, they're really afraid to go top and nobody dares to click the outpost top.
Tundra backing off in time here. Goodbye Disruptor, maybe. I mean, Disruptor against TA. It's
Look at me, it's immediately the outpost. They're saying, nope, you don't get a chance to be able to go through the top lane. You don't get to take an outpost in return.
Yeah, fast play by Boom. They've been playing like this the whole group stage, from one side to the other. Very quick team.
And the BKB is going to be finished on Brew and I think that kind of remove. Oh!
Okay, nobody here perhaps. BKB going down by Yopaj as they both back away from each other. BKB for BKB, but
I mean, that was close, you know, if Jock was there in range.
At the Ice Path, just about to connect
Yeah.
before the BKB. Nice try.
That could have been huge.
Yeah.
Kill.
And here comes the next Roche. TA already bought... This is the second Roche of the game, right? So TA bought his own shard.
Got his own shot, he went Orchid. Not a fan personally. I think it doesn't help him team fight. But at the same time, it helps him snipe the SD. I think that's what
It's
he's
about the
looking for.
SD, right?
Yeah, he wants to snipe supports. Let
And
the Razor-
Bloodthorn. I think it's a lot about the Bloodthorn later, right?
Potentially, yeah.
They're playing Hex, actually. Okay.
I just think it makes him descale a little bit, but let's see.
And I think this Grimstroke has probably clicked Inkswell like 4 or 5 times this game. not much he has to do. I think he's not playing bad, but just
They're all playing good, honestly.
yeah, they're playing very good.
Snaking, leading the way here. Tundra sitting in their triangle. A rune that doesn't really mean a whole lot.
Going Satanic next on the Jugger. Not sure if that's the best.
I mean, he wants sustain, but he might lack damage.
Yeah, I think he has to play on the Omni.
What would
like,
you go for?
the problem is, like, if you go for the Satanic, the Brew Split is just gonna own you.
I think Skadi, good 2 range cores.
Yes, Scotty good. I think, I mean, Daedalus better than anything defensive.
Maybe MKB even.
Yes, even, I mean, obviously better than Daedalus on this hero. The MKB would be really cool.
Daedalus is sick. I like it on Jug. Like,
Yeah.
you have a lot of DPS.
I do think it's just a desperate attempt as well. Like, when you combine it with the next item, it's gonna not be the best.
Top 3 here.
Yeah, and they have a few shards already on Radiant, and I wonder who's gonna pick this up.
I think if the team doesn't close the game with this Aegis, then we'll have a risky game for them.
So this fight, in my world, is impossible for Tundra. If Brewmaster does the right things.
It's their timing right now. Like, they can just take the game.
Ooh, look at that, Kuro!
He
Look at
almost-
that!
9 is smart. You know.
So fight no longer impossible? You've got a win condition. You've got an opportunity here, right?
It's Aegis TA, so it's only going to work once, right? And if Brew can disallow it, look how he's playing now on Brew. Watch and learn, guys.
Just pops the ultimate safely, runs the Brewlings up into the high ground, protects Yopaj as he hits the tier 3. Oh, nice opening there. I think it's going to come of it.
La la la. That was one.
There's your ultimate.
I think they
Got
chill.
more.
Bot lane, look at bot lane. He's pinging it out on the Brew. He wants that farm.
Give me the money.
There's 2 range creeps there.
Yeah, 2 range
a lot.
creeps, and the next wave will be free. I mean, this is where I usually like KX when you play a winning game. He can take over the whole map, but he went Orchid.
Yeah, did you just finish the Hex? I think you just finished the Hex. Or...
But
No, he went for the Bloodthorn.
Oh, yeah, he went up.
Dire's mid tower.
That includes the Witchblade now, which works really well versus Jakiro, right? But does
I
that
mean,
pierce BKB?
The Witchblade?
Yeah?
I think so, but not sure. I mean, just nobody bought the item last patch, so let's just make it an item.
Or Witchblade, what am I talking about? The Mage Slayer.
Yeah, makes sense.
Oh, Lotus!
Nice Lotus. That's actually going to stun up 33. They weren't even planning a bushwhack, though, and Yopaj is getting burned down. That's going to be his first life.
Look at this.
Coming back, he's still going to be in the Macropire. Trying to hit him with the Ice Path, immediately forced to use his BKB.
They should go Jakiro out to cooldown. You can see what it does to TA. They can kill him any point very easily.
Dire's top.
It's going to make sieging this high ground really awkward for Boom.
Like, this TA just died to Jakiro's ulti by himself. And no Aegis next fight. He can die like this again, and they might have a big problem. And they know. What's Jakiro's ulti cooldown? It's gonna be up anytime again, right?
Yeah.
20 seconds.
Ooh, very short.
20 seconds.
Oh, they
Jackie,
need
no
that,
beautiful positioning to be able to break the scope rotation. They get the silence on the Skeeter.
Nice
Notice
purge.
bouncing back the Static
Very
Storm,
good.
and they had the Purge there to be able to slow down the Razor.
Very fucking good. Like,
Wait, they have Aghanim's on SD?
they
Right?
do?
I think so. That's also really big.
Yeah, it's big. They can just blow up the TA, and they will. They're looking at it. Even Razor might die, honestly. What's the Skeeter's situation here? He's strong.
He's feeling it.
Saksa looking for an opening here.
The gem, they're going to be able to take away all this vision, and Boom, feeling a little bit hesitant. Maybe some of that timing you were talking about earlier, where it's like, maybe they could have been more aggressive
I
now.
mean, you can already feel it, like Tundra is confident. You can already feel that they could just win the next team fight. And if they win one team fight, that game is hard for Boom, even though they've been in full control for nearly 40 minutes of the game.
But as they get confident and go outside of the base, it's an opportunity for Boom. Perhaps exploit a little bit, maybe find a way just to be able to get this melee racks for free.
But look at this, Jugger will get lifted, and now no fight can happen. And the Macropire actually just gets used for this.
Trying to stop
There's
the
no
Brewlings,
defense.
but they will not be stopped. Slow down the attack speed. The Earth Panda, though, does so much damage to buildings.
Good play by Boom.
Very
He
good.
didn't commit, he understands.
Tia didn't even show himself.
Yeah,
smoked back.
he knows.
40 seconds for the next split. I mean, you really want to play around these blue splits. It always wins the fight.
Go bot lane now on Boom and clear their own jungle. There's a lot of creep waves. They can get a lot of net worth connected to enemy triangle.
Yeah. And now they just wait for the next Roche, I think. I mean, nah, not really. It's 4 minutes away.
It's still
yeah,
a
it's
long
too
time.
long. It's
That's
too
the only
long.
reason they should think about bot lane, because
yes.
the Roche being dead still. The TA is on it. He's gonna clear the jungle, he's gonna farm it out, and
And
Tundra might smoke and take that fight on the Radiant jungle right now. Which
I
would be
would-
the best play, in my opinion.
I would argue, Cora, and that's maybe because I'm still the biggest Brew fan, that this game is not getting any easier for Tundra because we're getting the refresher very soon on the Brew.
Yeah, this game is hype, man. Like, anything can happen right now.
You think so? I still think it's
Yeah.
impossible for Boom to lose.
I think nothing impossible in Dota. I've lost some games, you know, like...
You guys haven't been
Yeah,
able to
free finals.
tell, both through this cast and off the air, these two have very interesting dynamic and differing philosophies when it comes to Dota. I think that's very beautiful. Skeeter, spin, and back away. How do these fights look for each team when it comes to winning? Like, what is Tundra looking for?
Ooh, look at this.
Oh, that bushwhack almost landed. Snake King, he's going to be caught. FBC off the BKB. just to be able to run down this Disruptor. Skeeter. He's just going to try and move to this right-hand side with the rest of Tundra, but the Brewmaster, the
Templar
Brewlings.
sucks us still.
Yeah. Oh, but look at this.
Oh, look at this. Storm Panda is getting so much information.
they got
Information the Yopaj immediately going to use to be able to pounce on a 9. Oh, godlike for Yopaj.
Ending from miles.
Razor?
He's stuck.
He has spider legs. He has spider legs, right? Yeah. No, he has.
No, he blinked.
Oh, he blinked. Oh, excuse me.
That's the condition for Boom to kill Jakiro, right? They got
Oh my god.
Is that the game ends?
Primal split, just go.
But they don't know that he doesn't have buyback. I guess they respect that.
To a degree, right? I mean, he's afraid of the put down into buyback. Isn't that what he's like worried about?
Yes, he's even the purge. He has eggs on SC right target, so they're respecting that. If they knew he has no buyback, I mean, there's no way to know. Of course, they could end the game right now.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the powerful boost that you talked about. If they take these open area fights, I mean, he just zoned all the zeros away.
Yeah, they all have to run.
And I think 9, he should think of a Blink Dagger, because it's all about positioning for him at this point. Oh, he's cute. Man, look at 9, man. What a player, really.
You think he's listening?
Oh, I think he's just an amazing player.
Yeah. He's not many people, I think, play Jakiro, right? 4?
Yeah, but 9 a creative player. We've seen him play like the Wyvern and the TI Quals. A lot of good stuff coming from him.
Yep. But every second that goes by, the closer you get to 4 splits.
And how do you possibly stop that?
You can't. Oh, Disruptor.
And how is Disruptor doing on that Aghanim Scepter? Oh,
We're getting there, we're getting there. Oh, Timeless Relic. Is this really good on? It's so good on Grimstroke. Oof. Is this gonna hurt it?
Oh, goodness, oh my no! Phoenix gets both of them all! What a disaster for Tundra! They get outside their base! And boom, waste no time. They're just gonna get those 2 kills and start pushing down the lanes immediately.
Yeah, second time they got all played on their own triangle. Superior jumping game from Boom.
Oh, Brewmaster's also going for a fair item with this build. On this, as that just removes any condition again. Even though you were far away, you're even further now.
Oh, Tundra, you could tell they need some sort of beautiful initiation. A 3-man smoke up. I think they were looking to be able to wrap around, but just nothing to go.
Yeah, Tundra needs confidence. They lack confidence. They should look to jump first. They're just getting jumped on. But they're worried. They're actually a little bit too scared, to be honest.
So right now we have 3 brew splits. And I heard somebody on the panel talk about Jugger killing Brewlings. When is this gonna happen, guys?
I think in tier 5 neutral items.
Yeah. I mean, they do fall off in the very, very, very late game when you have these carries go hyper. But with the brew talent, like 1400 Brewling health, Jugger needs, I think, about 60 right clicks to kill all of them.
Jugger didn't even have a chance to use his ultis this game. I mean, once again, it's a jumping game. Thunder needs to jump first. They gave them too many good jumps on their own triangle.
Oof, Telescope also very, very big this game. You have Razor, TA, Grimstroke, Hoodwink. Oh, that's a good pickup.
Potentially one last hold for Tundra. What does that team fight look like for Tundra in order to win?
Like Kuro said.
I think Senki needs to jump, play with buyback. They go from there. Blink on Jakiro, maybe up already. Get the ulti on TA with SD ulti. That's the best condition.
And you pray that TA does not have buyback.
Yeah. But even if he has, back off in time. And if Razor gets isolated, the Jug will kill him with bomb slash.
I see that. I see those 2 things. But where's the ruling in this fight?
We see that Boom has the energy, right? The whole game. Like, they have the energy. Tundra's worried. They're too worried about like losing. And when that goes to your mind, I mean, you know, or that's your own. Yeah. When you start thinking about potentially losing the game, you already lost the game.
Because all you're doing is trying to stay alive.
You're being worried, like you're worrying, so the headspace is being used for negative energy instead of thinking of ways to win the game.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Look at this.
FBZ just charging forward. He knows they've got such a big advantage and he will take any fighting. Oh, 5 catching the Juggernaut, latching him to 9. Now 9's going to be run down by Jackie as well. And Tundra couldn't even get close to the pit. Now they're going to have to use their buybacks just to be able to hold 33. Can't even get back to the base. Has to go the opposite direction. Saxa could be found here. Rulings, rest of Boom.
Oh, but he has the
FBZ. He's got the answer. He's got the answer. He's going to put it back. FBZ, an opportunity. Neither one of those have buybacks, but Jackie, he may be thinking about turning refresher. BKB TP out a smart play, but a match. Oh! God, the one match he needed to be able to keep this game alive for Tundra.
Sucks a god. Wow.
That's what they needed.
This TA is hanging around. You see this?
What's going on? He's in danger. Japoy, what's happening?
He has no BKB, dude. What's he doing?
He's a madman.
He's dead.
That 33 tries done making it look like
He's got the
dead, I
aegis.
think.
Are they going to be able to kill him twice? He goes
Bash,
for the
bash,
DP
bash,
out.
bash, bash.
He's out of
No.
sight. They're not going to be able to see him in time.
Yopaj, man. TA players, they live on the edge.
I mean, that's balls to the wall. I'm not gonna lie. That was insane.
The best TA players always do that.
That's insane what he just
They
did
always
there.
go for the high risk, low reward plays. You know.
What was
the
it
one
Samael
disrupt-
said? He's not a teenager, but he plays like he's one. You
Yeah.
know, 20 years old, but he's still playing like he's 16.
There's a arcane on top. They should bottle it for Jakiro. Shouldn't be lazy about it. But
What?
Skidder will just take it.
What do you feel like as a disruptor? You just killed 4 of them. You're like, guys, I'm gonna take outpost.
Oh, he's getting X on Disruptor.
Yeah. With the disruptor put down, there's no chance to. That always sets it up.
They have Sanking, so that's all they need, right? They have the stun and
Sanking,
Disruptor,
yeah.
ulti, any target they want.
And this is where the SC Aghanim is gonna come into play
Yes,
versus
no
the Brew.
force stuff, nothing works. You know, they have it all figured out.
This Purge versus A on this, one of the few mechanics, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's the
There's
reason
7
they love
mechanics in
SD. It scales into lane. No matter what. Compared to, let's say, Hooking.
He really wants to be able to take this. The soul mine actually latches the 2 of them. The split does manage to go off just in time. 33. He's going to try and limp out of here, but Yopaj immediately just trying to pounce on the board. Once again, it goes in, facing now. The Templar Assassin, much of it is a refraction being burned through, but he still has that second line, and he is turning into Skeeter and just kills. He's dead for 2 minutes now. Saksa and the rest of Tundra, they tried to be aggressive. They tried to look for more openings, but unfortunately, boom, catches him outside the base, managed to complete the TP. Almost getting scammed, but no. 33 now dead. 2 of them do not have buyback. And now Tundra's going to have to go for a
Omni Slash in that fight. 10 seconds. He didn't have it.
Oh, no.
He died with Omni Slash, like not being used. And the game, that's a rough one here. He's getting the bounty rune. Is he calling to get buyback on Sanking or something? He got the buyback.
He got the buyback from the bounty room. But there's not gonna be a jugger for 80 seconds, so don't think they will have what it
No,
takes.
SD and Jakiro, they can kill the TA. They can do it.
They have to do it.
Yeah, they can.
With this fresh Aghanim Scepter picked up, but Static Storm not up just yet. FBZ,
Rollings.
he's just going to go for the tier 4s.
And look at the rest of the team.
FBZ is playing like the biggest boss in this game, you know?
Yeah, he is. I love Brewmaster.
And look at him. With the double eye of the storm hit, they're able to start threatening.
They should
Those
be
tier
careful
4s.
under, they could get jumped. They play like that. Boom.
How many splits are left?
One more? I guess. Yeah, one more.
Oh, the Razor initiation, the macro fire's burning up so quickly with the purges coming out from Asssassin. Now he does have the buyback, but now Shatter Demon, he's also got a buyback. So there's still more to be able to come in that regard. FBZ does manage to get off another round of the Primal Split in the tier 4. He's about to fall. Jackie's trying to make his way back into this team fight while FBZ threatens to throw.
They're just throwing.
When are they going to be able to jump in?
Take the
Jackie,
front
he's got
door.
off his BKB. They're going to go straight for the throw. The boys out of vanilla. They